It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Guys, it's been a great day. Great day. The announcement came out. We have finally got the new iteration of the reward system, and we're going to go through that today with a little bit of a reaction. I've been super hyped and super buzzing today off the back of the news. It's pretty much where I thought they were going to land in the first place. Obviously, they didn't quite get there. Second time around, absolutely buzzing. So we're going to walk through the divisions, just see what's laid out there for us. You know, try and identify divisions we might want to target in the future. And just have a bit of fun, guys. I'm so excited, and it's so refreshing being involved in this platform, how young it is still, and just how engaged that the guys that operate it, own it, run it, are with the community in terms of the Discord and everything else they get involved in. If you're new around here, guys, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, like, subscribe, share, retweet. If you haven't joined SoRare yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? The links are down below. You'll get 10 free common cards. Everyone gets that. With my link, you'll also get a free rare once you've acquired 5 rares of your own from the marketplace, however you do that. And I've also got a Coinbase refer a friend kind of link, so you'll get like £8 back worth of coin once you've put about 80 quid through it. So a wee bit of cash back to get you up and running. Try and tackle some of the fees that kind of come with buying coins from the market. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. Let's get stuck into it. So, I'm not going to take you through the post that were on the Discord or on the Medium. You can go and check that out for yourself. I'll link it in the description. You can go and check that out if you haven't read it yet. I'm just going to scroll through the divisions and have a look. This is the first chance I've had. I wanted to save it for when I was recording, but the first chance I've had to really unpick every division and kind of walk through level by level. Okay. Now, before we get into it, there is going to be an update tomorrow. For what the new power system, the new XP, the levels, how that's going to work. So, a little bit of our impression of this is going to be on the shelf until tomorrow. But overall, I think we know where to expect. You know, the powerful cards to become prominent and that kind of thing. So anyway, we start with the Global All-Star D4. This is a division that everyone will be rocking into. This week we've got 1,358 entrants. This is, once you're done with the commons, the division everyone is going to be utilising the most, okay? Now what they said... Oh, my wee camera's in the way. You can't see that, that's annoying. There we go, I've moved myself down a bit, so I need to stand a bit taller. But what they've basically said with the D4 Global especially, is the points threshold: beat the game, get money, ether. Beat other players, get cards. And I love that attitude, I love that kind of approach to how they're going to do the reward system and everything as well. So we finally now have the top 130 places, which is basically the top 10% of what's out there this week. This game week is going to be picking up a card of some description. Now, there's been nothing more frustrating than getting to like the top 100 or something like that, maybe even the top 130, and you've not hit that points threshold and you walk away empty-handed. That has now changed. So if you're still going to be scoring high and getting yourself up the leaderboard, if you don't need to worry about thresholds to capture the cards, it's just positions now, which is lovely. And again, we're going to be looking at the thresholds to get the ether. Now, you might at a glance look at this and go, oh, it's only 0.01 and 0.02 of an ether, but there's about 2 game weeks per calendar week. It covers the whole fucking world. You know what I mean? So this is something you could be churning out on a weekly basis very easily. Yeah. So D4, really happy with that. It's a great place for people to get started, grow your wallet organically, you know, through success, capture cards and try and move up the levels, which is what they're saying with the new XPs that we'll have detailed tomorrow. That's what that is looking to go hand in hand with, and look for us all to kind of move to achieve ranking up, leveling up the divisions. The D3 looks, not winning that looks amazing. Podium places are lovely. Podium places are now all getting paid ether, whereas before it was just number 1 that got ether. Massive improvement. And then again, they're going all the way to 50 with paying out cards. Now before with the D3 it was top 20 to get a tier 2 rare. Now they're going all the way to the top 50, so they're paying out much more places on this. It's absolutely lovely to see. And even get into the top 10 gets a star rare. Star rares, if you're not aware, the kind of guys that are in that category is Mbappe and Neymar, etc. So, you know, to have access to that, it's such a relatively achievable level. It's going to be lovely. Now again, we need to reserve complete judgment until we see the developments that come out tomorrow. D2, what are we looking at? Top 10 to get a super rare, which is cool. And the amount of entrants you're looking at, this game week's 183. So again, you're around the top, let's say 5%, 6%, something like that. And you're getting super rares getting cashed out on. D1, this is the elite level. 7 to 8 entrants. And then the top 5 again, you're going to get something pretty tasty. So the global D3 and D4 have became mega attractive. And that is amazing because, like I was saying in the reaction to the first iteration they tried to hit us with a few weeks ago, is the stage we're at now, their agenda should be arming managers, me and you, with cards, success. If they can ether as well, fucking great. As quickly as possible, because that's just the way you get engagement on a platform and it can grow as people are doing well and being successful. So the under 23s, we have no threshold for ether, but we have the top 75 places paying out on coin now, which is cool. This used to have a threshold attached to it for the tier 3s and stuff, so I'm undecided whether that's a better or worse scenario. I think it's better because there's no points attached to it, and again, it's like I said, it can be frustrating. You're 60 points short and you had a DNP, you've walked away empty-handed, whereas now, as long as you're getting into those positions, it doesn't matter about the points total. It could be 1 point. If you're 75th, you're getting a card. D3, it's got up to 30 places for a tier 2 rare. Top 15, basically, you're looking at a tier 1, top 5 star rare, and again, the podium places are going to get some money on top of that and some super rares at the very top end. Global D3s, my early reaction to this is my D3s are definitely what I'm looking at. I find it weird as top 7, but it's nice to see super rares in there getting dished out at D2 level. 58 entrants, so again for top 7 that's less, that's like maybe the top 12% are going to get a place, you know, so again for how competitive that division is, that's a nice reward. And then D1, and bear in mind this game week that's just kicked off, the entrant levels are not as high as they will be in the next game week because there's just more matches on, more regions will be open, so we'll have another look at this in due course. So in the top division they've got 25 entrants, top 4 get something, so again you're talking about top 15%, something like 18%, I don't know what it quite works out as. That's lovely. Let's have a look at what else we've got here. Challenger Europe, and we'll go to D4. Top 65 again, similar to the global, and we're getting paid play. Lovely. D4s became so attractive. D3, 98 entrants, top 25% are going to get a tier 2 rare. That is mental. That is amazing. I'm absolutely buzzing off that. And again, all the podium guys. D3 is what really looks attractive to me at the moment. D4 is lovely, of course. Looking at the D2, we're getting top 10. We're going to get something out of 70 places. Jesus, man. The percentages for success are really high. Now, to get into these divisions, you need to have adequate cards. You need to have adequate ammunition. And the early speculation is as of tomorrow, we'll have full details on this, but a wee bit of speculation. D4 will be commons and rares. D3 will be maximum 2 super rares. D2 will be max 1 unique, I think, and then D1 is that anything goes. That's the speculation we're kind of hovering about with it now. I might be wrong on that. D1 in the Challenger Euro, 25 people are in, and the top 20% are going to get a super rare of some description. That is fantastic. And then the other region we have is America, and I think the D4 looked really good to me earlier on. 278 entrants, top 65 are getting a tier 3. Lovely jubbly. The D3, I say this is the first time I'm really examining every bracket of this. 25th, top 25%-ish, you're looking at getting a tier 2 rare or better. That is lovely jubbly, it really is. D2, top 10%, 63 entrants, this is great by the way. And I think the MLS is a good portion of games out this game week, so that this is quite close to where you've been looking at anyway. Not all teams are playing, but there's a fair amount of them. And then again, top 20%. And the D1 is getting a super rare. No uniques for that region. Now, what they did say in the first iteration that we quickly kicked back to them with the feedback, sorry, 2 seconds, I fixed my cam, is that they would adjust all of this in line with how many managers, just notice my collar's looking a bit flat there, they'll do this in line with how many managers are on the platform, how many clubs they have licensed, you know, so these things, expect them to change in line with the market. So the busier the market becomes, I've just got a notification that Ferran Torres starts. I think I've gambled on him this week. I'm just going to scroll through this while I'm talking. So expect that to develop in line with where they see the marketplace in terms of how many active users there are, how many clubs licensed on the platform, etc. So I don't think a lot. I don't think some of the stuff where it's now, that's just a pure gambly one. Let's just hope for the best for that. Won't be sustainable forever, but they'll keep it in line with where the market's at. You know, so expect it to change. I say in 3 months from now, it'll probably look totally, yes, I did a gambly D4, and who we got? We've only got Torres playing tonight, so the gamble so far has paid off. Vela's a gamble at start, João Mario's a gamble at start, Mancini should start, and Paulo Lopez is a common goalkeeper. So that was a wee gambled all-star D4 from me, but you know what? Could go far. Let's fingers crossed. Ferran Torres starts. We're off to a good one. And I've also got a gamble in the D3. I've gambled at Timmy Weah. Thibaut Weah is going to start against Celtic. I think that could happen. And Turban, I'm hoping he doesn't. He's actually doing pretty well, actually. 0-0. Let's hope Shakhtar keep that going. Anyway, that's not what the video's about. Now, one thing that did confuse me earlier on before I was recording is that they've actually opened up the next 2 game weeks in a row, which is lovely. No, or oh, actually, what's going on here? There's a super big game week, 30th to the 6th. Oh, actually, both the payouts are the same on the D4. I'll need to come back to you on that. It's the first I've noticed that there's a longer game week eligible. You're probably shouting in the comments. I've probably missed something obvious. I'm really sorry. I've just been so hyped on the announcement today. But what I wanted to click into this is I wanted to have a look at the prize pool for Champion Europe and Asia to wrap the video up. Okay, so let's find the prize pool pot. There it is there. Now, one thing that is going to become very important to keep your eye on is the actual cards that are available. So one thing they've said is 50% of circulation is going to go, 40% is going to go into the rewards, everything we see here. So there's 10 super rare Neymars, 5 of them, or 4 of them are going to go into this, or no, 5 of them will go into this because you don't get super rares for referrals. So yeah, and then what you're waiting on is discovering, when you look at the prize pool, you can see all the players that are available for the specific game week, is targeting when some of the high value cards are available in the prize pool. You then might want to work out, right, well, Mbappe's in the under 23 prize pool, like the star rare, for example. So rather than hedging my bets or putting all my big guns into the global D2, D3, whatever, I'm going to put it into the under 23s one this week because I want a shot at that Neymar, I want a shot at that Mbappe, whatever. So Champion Europe, let's have a peek. D4, we're looking at getting us top 65. It's in line with everything else. D3, top 25. Again, it's probably all going to be relatively in line with one another. Top 10 for the D2, and then on D1, top 5. Yeah, so pretty much in line with where we're at. Sorry for the little zoom malfunction there. And then we'll finish off with the Asia. Now, oh, sugar, I should have just stayed in the little window I was in. So yeah, I'll need to investigate. Next video I do, I've got a pre-recorded video that will be coming out tomorrow anyway, SO5 decision making. So not that video, but the one after that, I'll have an update with the developments that come out tomorrow and what's going on with this game week exactly. So I'll have that. You probably know the answer. You're shouting at the screen right now. It's fucking this. I know. I'm sorry. I've just been so excited, and then I went a wee bit militant on Twitter. I've just started spamming tweets. I can't help myself. When I'm excited, and I just want to get on camera and just do stuff and shouting loud and proud. But Asia D4 again, we're looking at top 65 places for a tier 3 rare and above, which is lovely jubbly. The D3 is what I'm looking at. Top 25 for tier 2 rares. That's nice. D2, top 10 to get a super rare. That's lovely as well. And the D1, the D1 gets us top 5. Nice, excellent. So I'm super happy with this, guys. I do, like I said earlier in the video, I do anticipate it will develop and it will evolve in line with the user base and the amount of clubs that are in circulation that are licensed on the platform. And it's honestly, it's an amazing time to join. It's not, I was going to say it's been the best time to join, but ETHER is at a nice little price now. And if you look where it was like a week ago, you might not think, you know, you might be thinking to yourself, I wish I clicked Quinny's link last week. You should have, you're right, because you'd have got ETHER at like £270 a coin or £260 a coin, whereas it's like 300 plus now. Anyway, don't let that put you off. If you can afford it, you think that's value. Study the price of the coin, of course. Don't do anything irresponsible. Like, subscribe, share, retweet. do all that stuff, guys. Guys, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. This is going to be a great couple of months, and I can't wait to get armed up to the gunnels with ether and cards. We're on 7 in a row, guys. This tournament we're in now, we're going for 8 in a row. I cannot wait. We're through in the World Cup. Everything's great. Come on, guys. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble. I'm just rambling now. Thanks for joining the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.